Hi guys, today we're going to look at the character creation on Dragonball Online, which is currently in its beta stages. It's been in beta for a long time. I've eagerly awaited this game. So, let's roll right in to this. So, this is the human race. There are three races, which is human, which have male and female, but we'll look into that in a minute. Namekians, which only have male, and Majin, which are basically really awesome, which also have a female version, which we'll have a look at in more detail in a minute. Right, so we have classes. You can be a martial artist or a spiritualist, which I'm sure is more spell orientated than more like Tien, it says here. Tien and Chiatsu, I can't even pronounce that. And this is more like Yamcha, more martial arts based. So let's first take a look at the hair selection of the male humans. The graphic style is very awesome. It's the same as the Budokai games on the PS2 and PS3 and possibly Xbox. Don't really know too much. Right, so this is the first one, and we have completely bald, and this one with the small ponytail, which is kind of weird. This jazzy one, an afro. I'd like to see that at Super Saiyan. That'd be pretty interesting. And that one. And that one, and I think that's all of them. No, one more. More of a Trunks when he's old, future Trunks. And there's quite a lot of hair selections, surprisingly, considering what it's based on. Really, they must have really put a lot of thought into this. Right, so we now have hair color. So, red, golden, black, white, blue, purple, pink, green, and red, purple, brown. Okay, and faces. So this will be just the eyes. Not sure if you can see it. Hopefully I could put this out in 720p. But you have all the eyes that you would get in Dragon Ball in the anime. So yeah, it's got Vegeta eyes, and we got skin color. Not too much to say about that. We can now look at the female characters, which are Saiyans as well. So Super Saiyan could be a bit interesting. Can't say there is any in the anime. There is a female Saiyan, but she never went to Super Saiyan. Wow, I'm a geek. Right, let's take a look at the hair selection. So we have this one with the ponytail. And that one. It's another ponytail. It's long hair, really. I would imagine with that hair, Super Saiyan would be absolutely amazing. But I don't know what Super Saiyan looks like for females. I'm sure there's a couple of videos on YouTube already, unless this game is under NDA. And if it is, you're not going to see much of this video. So let's look at these last ones again, just ponytails. There's not really much to it. Fringe. The hair colours, so we have white, black, golden again. It's the same as the boys, so we'll just scoot through these. All the colours you'd expect in the series. Let's look at the different eye types. Not too much to that. Pretty cool though. Skin colour, again, just standard, and that's the spiritualist girls. Not too different, really. Okay, so we have our Namekians. They have two different races. They have a warrior and a dragon clan, and that is pretty damn boss. Healing spells and stuff like that. But we'll have a look at the warrior. So not as many selections. We don't have hair color, obviously, because of they don't have hair. So we'll look at the selections of hair, which I'm sure are different types of head. So we have a shark. Just your standard tentacles, pointy stuff. Not really too much variation. That's kind of prerogative. Spiky head. And strange eyebrows. And that is also very prerogative. Well done you, Dragon Ball Online. Right, the face. That is amazing. Let's zoom right in. And just different eye colours, maybe a different face colour at times. Very nice indeed. Skin colour. Quite a lot of variation, kind of look like Aquaman. Can't say I saw any of them before. That's a weird colour. And that's the Namekians. And there's this dragon clan which look absolutely badass. And now we got the fat old Majins. Possibly my favourite character from the anime. Definitely Majin Buu. So let's have a look at the hairstyles, more like pointy bits at the top of their head styles. So that's the standard one that you begin with. We have a little curl. A really, like a mohawk type one. That's pretty cool. Looks kind of stupid from the front though. We have just one little bit at the back. Two little curly bits at the side. One curly bit at the front. Kind of weird looking hair. Pointy bits. Oh, very descriptive on this one. Curly front bit. And weird bendy ones. And we're about to start. Okay, the different faces. So we have slightly opened eyes, evil eyes, happy eyes, dots. Kind of weird. That's cool. And yeah, kind of freaky looking, that one. But we'll go with the standard. And the skin colour. So you can have red. You can really... yellow, he looks like. He looks like he's really ill. Alright, so their races are Mighty Majin and Wonder Majin, which is described as fat, happy looking Majin, resembles Majin Buu's good form. This class utilises magical combat. I'm assuming this one is physical combat. Yep. So we have a look at the girls. This is one of the girl forms. So let's have a look at the hairstyles. So we have this one. That one. That one. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like the human hair, but more rounded, and kind of it just looks really weird. Like you don't see any girl Majins in the anime, but I'm sure there's some reference to them. But it is kind of odd. I can't say I've ever seen it before. Pretty rock and roll hair though. That's what it's all about. And not really much to the hair of these girls. And we're back around. Right, so let's have a look at the different eyes and faces, I guess. So we have kind of creepy looking. It's pretty much the same as the male version. Just kind of weird looking. Like you can get a combination of strange looking Majin characters. Right, let's have a look at the skin colours. Probably the same as predicted. And that's what the girl ones look like. Pretty. That's like a backing dancer. So that was Dragon Ball Online, the character creation. Hopefully I should have some more of Dragon Ball Online content, some gameplay. I'll show you what it's all about. It's really, really awesome game, and I hope it gets a Europe release so badly. So yeah, I'll leave any information about this game. I'll put a good English website full of resources for this game. You can't unfortunately play it unless you're a Korean resident, but yeah, don't ask how I got it. And that's it. I'll put my Steam account name on the annotation of this video if you're interested in playing any games on Steam with me. You know, why not? Can never have enough Steam friends, I guess. And yeah, that was Dragon Ball Online, and I'll see you next time.